Hey everyone, Gilby here, and we are back in Transport Fever 2 for our Desert Revival 2 series. Currently riding a lumber train heading into Lakewood. The focus of our episode today will be freight, as promised in the last episode. For previous episodes, we focused on setting up our passenger network across all of the cities. Profitability wise, yeah, we're making some money. It's good. Our passengers are moving around, and our cities. Where's our cities? Here. Our cities are actually moving. Where's the growth? So Fontana, Lakewood, Norman, San Bernardino, they're on quite a sizable increase. Burbank is okay, could be better. Fayetteville, Glendale also need a bit. One thing that I did identify at the end of last episode was that Burbank is currently not connected for freight. So I think that is going to be the first thing that we do before we start tackling other bottlenecks and things that we have on our freight network, with the goal of getting more freight moving around the network this episode. One thing that I am not going to touch is going to be this crude oil transfer. We've got an absolute ton, no pun intended, but we've got a ton of crude oil sitting around that is not moving. And I know that I've focused a bit on this a couple of times, tweaked it, but I'm going to open it up to you guys to let me know what you would do on this train line to actually make it operate better. Would you reduce the number of trains and increase the number of carriages? Would you change the configuration of it? What would you do? We need to really try and get more of this crude oil moving so that the refinery does produce more, which then has a flow-on effect everywhere. Especially with adding Burbank into the freight network, it's going to mean that we are demanding more fuel. So, yeah, do drop down in the comments what you would do to rectify this situation. So, without further ado, let's jump in and fix Burbank and start looking at all of the other areas on the freight network that we can improve. First thing we're going to want to do is manage the lines. Let's view what we've got here. We've got this one here, freight, Lakewood to San Bernardino. We want to add Burbank in as a stop. Interesting that we've got multiple platforms. That's cool. Let's change this to be 1, and it can stop at 1, that's fine. And we just want it to unload. We don't want it to pick anything up, and that's good. So whilst we're here, let's just check. We've only got 1 train on this line. That's a problem, especially given that we've now added another stop. Let's add that into the mix. Loading speed of 0.86. Why? So we've got a platform. Okay, we've got a platform that is too short. Okay, let's... Sorry, Mr. Building. You shouldn't build that close to a train station in the first place. So hopefully that's resolved that issue. So does that mean now that our trains can actually get longer? Okay, so there's nothing waiting for San Bernardino, which is fine. So we've also got a problem here with excess. So we are actually losing some logs from here, which is not what we want. So let's configure this. I might just add, let's extend these a little, add another platform. This will come in very handy soon, and we want to manage the line, and you can go 1, 2, or 3. Yep, that's cool. Let's drop you down to 10 seconds. That's cool. Alright, here. How are we going here? Nope. I want to configure this. Let's add another platform. Let's just add another platform in here. Manage line. Can you go to 1 and 2? Change you primarily to be 1. And then we can take away 3. Okay. And you manage line. So you should be 3 by default, and you're only going to 2 or 3. Good. It's better. Cool. So, what next? Oh, we have some new vehicles. Great. Exactly what we need to move more here. So manage vehicles. How much is this going to cost me? So we want this. So it's going to cost 3 million. I think it's worth it. And what's that done? Nice. We're making 11k on each trip. 18. It's good. Burbank now getting anything? No, not yet. Did you not drop anything off? Maybe the orders haven't started yet. Let's just check you consumers. Burbank's got 14, but it's not delivered yet. Cool. And what about tools? Burbank's got orders, but nothing's happened yet. Cool. So we've got... Wow. Okay, so we've got a stockpile of tools. What do we need to do here? We've got a huge amount of tools. We have a very old train for a start. So let's get rid of this one. So it currently has a capacity of 56 and 42. Let's see if we can fix this. Alright, let's add this and go tank car. So we've got 8 carriages of fuel and boxcar. 5, 6, 7, 8. 209. Is that going to be... Should be okay, right? Hopefully that'll mean that we get some more into the network. Just wondering if we should probably have a dedicated... No, by doing that, it means that we're making profit both directions. Whereas this one, we're only making profit in one direction. I think configure... I'm going to create a new line from here to here. We want it at Lakewood to be platform 1? No. Yeah, platform 1 and 2, not 3 and 4. No. Change to platform 1. Yep. Not 1, 2 and 3. And it will be 60 seconds max, full load of any. To Fontana, it can be 1 or 2. Maximum of 10 seconds. And we just want you to unload. Cool. So we're going to go freight Lakewood to transfer logs. Alright, let's do that. So where are my log trucks? Trucks, trains, you know what I mean. I want you to go to Lakewood transfer logs. Okay, and you, are you empty? Cool. I want you to go to Lakewood transfer logs. Good, they're transferring across. Really? Interesting. Strange. What do we got here? So 478. Burbank is now there, which is great, which means we should have some down here on Burbank. So we've got 243, so I need to... So after you drop off, you're only 126 as well. So I probably need to upgrade you. Yes, I do. I need to upgrade you. Get you to 180. $9 million. It'll be worth it. It will be worth it. Hopefully that means that we can get more of the other trains. I'll check the lines in a minute and see who is profitable and who is not. Cool. Alright, so put you onto Lakewood transfer logs. So what's our capacity on that now? 803. Good. Well, what have we got here? So Lakewood transfer should be reducing, this should be increasing. 1600. 80. Good. 96 and 84. So that's good, you're at 180. So that means we've got 2 on here, managed vehicles. 96 and 84. Huh? $96. Oh, you're missing a carriage, right? No. Yes, you are. You're missing a tank car. Ah. It's better. Good. So we're down to 100. Still don't think we're moving enough logs. Are we? Got 134. Wow. Lakewood to San Bernardino. Is this line making money? Not a huge amount. We need to... cargo buildings. Okay, so we can't do that. Can't do that. We've got collisions. Great. Alright. Done. How much has this changed? Is the rate still 803? I don't know if adding another train on that line is going to be a good idea. Burbank is now connected, getting a small handful of goods. Now, the other thing that I do want to look at doing is upgrading these trucks. Oh, we're actually doing quite alright there. No, we need another. We need to get more logs. Let's clone that train too. Yeah, we've got a stack waiting. What have we got here? 500. No, that's okay. Whoa, okay, so we've got a backlog here. That's a bit annoying. Configure. Cargo. Okay, and what if we were to put street access? What if we were to do that? Does that help at all? They are flowing a little bit better. They are flowing a little bit better. How's my old mate Norman going? Yeah, you could do better. 302. We've got another train coming in which will hopefully help. So I think the last thing that I'm going to do for this episode is we've got San Bernardino that needs food, we've got Burbank that needs food, we've got Norman that needs food, Fontana needs food, and we've also got Lexington that needs food as well. So I think we need to consider adding food to our network. So what I'm going to try and do, let's see if I can do this. See if I can link these two farms together. Let's put a line through there. Can I get one? Let's make it 30. That actually connects both right there. Then if we come in and configure it, let's add in a bit of a longer platform. Cool. Street access here. Nice. Okay. And no, we don't want to configure. We've got money just piling up in the background, which is great. Let's do that. Okay. So we've got grain, which is okay. So we've got grain. Now, I could run it to there, which would be lazy, or I could run it to Lakewood. San Bernardino has one over there. There's nowhere else that has food processing, is there? So what I might do is put a train station in here. I might do a hub here and then get it into the main network. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so kind of want the hub to be in the middle. Let's make it as big as we can. Let's go 2 for now. Let's put it not passenger. Catenary, no. Let's put it there. Nice. And tracks. I'm okay with that little bit of a tunnel there. What does that do? To there. I don't like that. But it'll do. What happened there? Why is construction not possible? Ah. Why have we got... Let's get rid of that. We don't want that. Train 14 has an issue. Is it? Train... Oh, train 14 is very old. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Just need to get this connected back up. Is it going to... Yep, that's fine. Yes, cool. Now, I'm anticipating this is going to be a problem. Okay, cool. So we've got that in place there. This, we want to cross over here. Yes. Fontana now demands food. That's great. Autosig, yes. Let's try this and see what it does. Not bad. Okay, and we'll do this one here as well. Cool. Did we get... Oh, we didn't get one here. Cool. So we've got that. Let's throw in a street. Okay, that works. I'm not really too happy with that, but it'll do for now. Buildings. We want 2, 2. Yeah, just 2 and 2 for now. Right, and let's get a road depot out of the way. Now we want to create a line from here to here. Let's go to all platforms, full load of any. Make it 60 seconds. Here we're just dropping off, right? No more than 20 seconds. We don't want to load anything. Cool. So we've got that, we've got that. So the next thing that we need to do... Oh, we've got a new train, the Mikado. And we've got more trucks. Cool. Curious actually, can we... Buildings... If we went 3 and 3... No, not possible. That's fine. Alright, let's just go 1 and 1, make it as long as possible. Again, let's configure this because we don't want to lose any. Okay, cool. So we've got that there, which is great. So that'll now bring things down into here. Yeah, I'm concerned about this. Maybe, let's just configure this. Maybe I need to get rid of this and change it to be street access. It's not going to work, is it? What if we did that? What does this do? I wonder if I put a waypoint in. I wonder what if I did this and then this line logs to Lakewood. After Lakewood East, we add in this waypoint. No, because they're still going that way, right? Lakewood East, Lakewood Halt. 1, 2, and 3. It's annoying. It really needs to come out here. So if they come in this way, hopefully, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that loop. Because they always have to go through that middle, don't they? Yeah. I'm just worried now we're going to have grain coming in, this one going as well. So create a new line from here to here. No more than 30 seconds, full load of any. Again, no more 30, full load of any. You can go 1 or 2 there, and here you can go 2 and 3. Okay, so this will be road. Road, Lakewood, food, and grain. Okay. Wasn't there another one as well? No, it's fine. Okay, so let's buy this one and put it on road, Lakewood, grain, and food. And then this one, it's this one, right? And where was line 1? Here. So this needs to be road. It was Lexington, grain to transfer. Okay, right, so it's by I guess it's that, not 51, and put you on grain to transfer. Okay, so now the other thing that we need is a new line from here to here, and we want this to be, can we use 1 or 2, and can be 3, 4, 3, 4, 2. I want you to be no more than 20 seconds at that station, and don't bother about doing anything, just unload. You can be loading grain, and we will call you freight Lakewood transfer. Cool. Okay, so I need a train. Alright, let's put the Mikado on and see how it performs. And cargo. We want this to be a grain 180 is 200. Can we make this, because it's a longer distance, 239 capacity? Let's do that. Okay, and put you on this new line. Done. So we should now start seeing consumers. Okay, so Lakewood, cool. So you guys should start getting some grain very soon. Okay, so you're starting to get some. Great. So we've got 1 on this, and we've got a train inbound, which is here. Nice little ride along. Nice. How rude. Cool. So we've got some. Oh, Lakewood now demands food. There we go. So that was. And. Oh. So Lakewood now is getting its most. It's still increasing. Great. Destinations 3,300. Nice. Road is dropping, which is good. Lakewood. We're only covering 10% of the demand in Lakewood. Why? Because you are at capacity. Manage vehicles. Do we have any new buses? Let's see. Passenger. No, we've still only got the max. So with that, we might actually put another 2 on. Cool. So we have got a lot of grain waiting, which is good. So we can probably manage vehicles. We can probably double that amount, which gets us to a rate of 116. Probably want to be doing a lot more than that. Consumers, we don't have any consumers as of yet. Suppliers, so we are demanding 200. Cool. So we've got 20 waiting for when this train comes in, which should be, I think, this one. Yes. I foresee that we are going to need to modify this, probably. Yes. I think the last thing that we'll do in this episode is pause. Oh, actually, can we get all of the trains out, or is that not going to be a possibility? Can I get it before that train comes in? I don't think I can. Oh well. Alright. So let's configure this. I want to... Yes, I know. And we'll probably want to get rid of this as well. This. Okay. So what I want to do is demolish this a bit further. Because I think this is going to cause a headache for me. Yep, that's fine. We've got a train in the middle of nowhere. That's cool. Major redevelopment of this station. Probably need to think of getting rid of this too. Okay, just for now. I know we only just put it in, but this is future proofing because I can see we're going to have some issues. Tracks 1, 2, 4. Cool. 4. And then platform. Ah! Okay, this is quite excessive, but it should be okay. Yeah. We want a platform. That's fine. And track. It's a huge upgrade to this. Okay, so now we want here. Alright, so let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. For now, I've got enough room there. That's cool. So we want, let's go back into here, configure. We want these two, so this to be center because we want this train line. Yeah, it's not going to be possible. Let's get rid of this, push you back a bit further, push you back a bit further. And see now if we can hook that up to there. It's starting to slow down as it comes into the station, but it's not too bad. Right. And if we come here, configure, let's bulldoze this and this. Okay, and get our tracks back. This comes into here. This comes into here. Let's do a cross here. And where was it? It was here. And across. Let's do signals. So trains are in the way. now the smokestack's in the way. Alright, so we want that one there, and that one there. Good. Sorted. So that now comes into those two. So now, I think I've created too many. Have I? No. No. So we've got 5 tracks, right? So effectively, configure. Right, so we want this to come out, we want it to be there, there, out further. Okay, so maybe we want this and this. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Okay, and tracks that one up to there, that one down to there. Okay, so configure. We want to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so we need this one to come into here, and we want this one to come into here, and we want this one to come to here. Okay, and then we want this one. Construction is not possible. Why? So obviously we can't do that one. So we want this one to come to, can't go to there either. Why? What's wrong with this? That's okay. Nope. This one, as far as you will go. Okay, so you're to there, and then this one. I don't think I came out far enough. I don't love it. I actually do not love it. I don't. Maybe. What if you came out that way a bit and then merged in? That's better. Okay. And then here, I need a cross. And then here, I need a cross. And then if we go signals, 1, 2. Signals are in. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and you guys should be easier because you will just come into there, absolute hill, and then cross over and cross over. And then let's just go a signal and a signal. Beautiful. So the other thing I probably need to do is a waypoint, not a road waypoint. So we want, you guys are fine. May not be necessary actually, because I've got these terminating here. So now, if I check here, terminals, everything's defaulting to there. Well, that doesn't work. Okay, so you will be 4. You can be terminal 3 is your default. Nice. Okay, so now if I look at my lines, okay, so logs at Fontana, you're based at 1, but you can do 2 and 3. You at Fontana are 3, but you can do 1 and 2 as well. Cool. And you can do 4 or 5. Sorted. So that hopefully that solves our congestion issues and allows for the bypass to happen. It's a bit wonky. Good, we've got some grain piling up. Where is our... So we've got 84, we've got 232. Good. So there we go, we've managed to restore our profitability. We are generating a lot more income than previous, which is good. Our expenses down, which is great. And we're growing. Lakewood is at 740 people. Awesome. We might just leave it there. So we've connected up grain to the network and we will start producing food. And we have done a few upgrades. I hope you have enjoyed the episode as much as I have playing it. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.